Have you ever looked at your paycheck and thought, there's no way this tiny thing can make me rich? But a small part of you still hopes you're wrong? Good, because you are wrong. Once you are done with this video, you will have all it takes to become a millionaire in months. Because I'll break down 5 of the fastest proven ways regular people build wealth through investing. I'll not just give you a list, I'll show you what each method actually is, how long it can take to pay off, what kind of risk is involved, and exactly how you can start. Even if your bank account is slim. I've tried some of these myself. I've also helped a friend of mine take only 2 of these 10 steps, and he made massive amounts in months. And he was shocked. You know why? Because we have been told that wealth is an elite club only for people with huge salaries or famous parents. So we jump into the rat race, working hard every day to land that big job until our hair turns gray. Well, I call bull. These secret hacks can get you there now. Let's begin with something simple but extremely underrated. Starting or growing a cash-generating business. Here's the truth. A lot of wealthy people won't tell you. The fastest way to become wealthy is not through stocks. It's not through crypto or some secret hedge fund. It's through a business that spits out profit you can reinvest. So the plan is, your paycheck pays your bills while you invest your business profits. And no, I'm not asking you to build the next Apple. It can be a tiny business monetizing a service you're good at, or a digital product you can sell, even a skill you already use in your U-to-5. I mean, there are people quietly making bank from selling templates on Etsy, and many others earning their rent money from their YouTube channels in just a week. Once you start earning, pour your new profits into smart investments. That's how most regular folks break out for life. Now, I know you must be asking, what about real estates? Alright, that too is a plan. Real estate is powerful because it lets you control big assets with little money. Many wealthy families built fortunes by borrowing from banks, buying property, improving it, and earning from rent or resale. Start with 10–20% down. Banks cover the rest. Remodel wisely to boost value, then repeat. Know your market. What areas are growing and which upgrades matter. Build strong ties with agents, contractors, and managers. But beware, interest rates, bad tenants, and costly renovations can ruin profits. Smart research prevents that. Real estate keeps creating millionaires because people always need homes, and you could be next. And the next one, of course, is the almighty crypto and Web3. Crypto is like the wild nightlife part of the financial world. The lights are bright, but the risks are real. To join the party, just buy digital assets like coins, tokens, and maybe ownership in future projects. Then stake these assets to earn interest or join early token pre-sales before they hit big. Everywhere on the internet, you can find early investors who pocketed ridiculous amounts of money with crypto. Crypto has a beautiful market that is built to create millionaires of people who can time the cycles well, find solid projects, and hold them. What is stopping you from being one of them? Still, tokens can collapse overnight. Every crypto graveyard is full of people who held on for way too long, invested too much, or chased the hype of new coins instead of just doing their own research. The self-investment that pays dividends. This is where you turn you into an asset. I know you are working hard, but are you getting paid what you're actually worth? Well, you can. All you have to do is upgrade your skill set or switch industries. You can upgrade your skill set inside your current field by gaining certifications or by freelancing and setting your own price. No, this does not only work in tech. It works with digital marketing, UX writing, cybersecurity, project management, product design, cloud certifications, copywriting for businesses, and even skilled trades. So identify fields where companies are actively looking for talent. Set a 3-month deadline and attack upgrade courses and YouTube tutorials. Then begin pitching to prospective clients. At number 4 is private credit and small business lending. This is exactly what it sounds like. The strategy is simple. Companies and everyday entrepreneurs constantly need capital, but traditional banks tend to move slowly or even reject them entirely. So fill that gap as a private lender and charge higher interests. All you have to do is provide the money, and every month you'll get paid. This plan is so good because you get to tap into the profit that used to only go to institutions. There is a catch, of course. One person might fail to pay back. But that is why you need to lend to multiple borrowers and understand how each of those businesses earn. Remember, private lending works best after you have built a small pile of cash that you do not need for a while. And finally, dividend investing. This one is for anyone who doesn't want to pretend to love technical analysis. Let's get into it. Dividend investing is simple at the core. All you have to do is simply buy shares of companies that pay cash every quarter just for holding their stock. When those companies also grow their payouts, the income will become bigger. Once that happens, tell your brokerage to automatically reinvest that cash into more shares. Those extra shares should earn more dividends. To begin, look for companies with solid financials and who have a track record of increasing their payouts. Also look for a company with a stable revenue and good leadership. Then keep stacking shares, and over time, those little payments will become huge. The truth is, each of these 10 paths works, but the best choice depends on who you are right now and what you are willing to put on the line. Pick the strategy from this video that feels right for your life right now. Set one money goal for the next week, and tell me in the comments so we can hold you accountable. We are here to build wealth one step at a time.